They say at the name longi. Galilei got to get a he go he. No le. Madu dunai da bodon. He just start the nuts. John dunai. All right, what did I say?
That's John.
Yes, you got that part right, yeah. What I said was hello, welcome. I'm glad to be here. And my name is Matthew Tunai. This is my brother over here, John Tunai. And we've started actually telling stories, I guess, around 2008. I've been doing it about that long, as well as playing flute. And my brother here just started just most recently, so he's pretty new to this side of the audience, you know. Not that he's not used to this side of the audience. But yeah, we've been in the production of Unto These Hills from 2008 to 2011, and we just went back last year, and we just got finished with the production this year. So we were very excited to do this today. Thank Sally Peterson for actually inviting us to come down here to share stories with you folks. Now the question is, where do stories come from? How did they originate? Well, it is told that a long time ago, everybody that was on the earth lived together. And it was peaceful, you know, peace and harmony is what they call it, I guess. And everybody got along with everybody until finally it happened. The first disagreement came about. And then people started arguing with other people, and they just couldn't get along anymore. So, one night, the Creator sent down dreams to these people. And these dreams, they could see various landscapes. Some were just plains, some had big mountains, some had big valleys, just all over the place. Different things that they never seen. And in these dreams, they got a message saying that they had to go. So a group of them did. A group went out to the west. A group went out to the east. Some to the north and some to the south. And as they got there, they looked around at their new home. But they had no way of saying it was theirs, saying it was their home. So again, the Creator sent down dreams to these people. And through these dreams, He picked out certain landmarks in their area and connected a story with them. So as the people began to populate these places, they started passing these stories down, connected to different landmarks around them. And to get a better idea, that there's a mountain in town in Cherokee called Rattlesnake Mountain. Now that mountain, they call that Rattlesnake Mountain because there's something special about it. There used to be a big snake called the Uktena. In our language that means keen-eyed. Now this snake was huge, massive snake. If you've seen these anacondas, they wouldn't come close to how big this snake was. And this snake was special because it held a ruby quartz crystal in the forehead. Now, that crystal was used for divination. That's what the medicine men used. And it was ultimate death to try and go to get this thing. Because if a person accidentally seen one, you know, to the side, or if it came face to face, it was surely death. So, that one time, they had a big war with the Shawnee people. And they captured a medicine man from their people. His name was Oganaonidsi, which is Groundhog's mother. And he was getting ready to be put to death. So he made a bargain with the people. He said, you let me live, I'll go and get that crystal for you. Well, the folks thinking, well, he's surely going to die anyway. We'll go ahead and let him go. So he starts off his journey from Cherokee. And he goes down towards near Andrews, which is probably about 45 minutes away from where we live. And up on a ridge, he saw a big old lizard basking in the sun. He told the people, come, look at it. Boy, them people came out and they seen that and they got scared and ran off. That man, he just kind of waved it off and kept going. He went further down south. He came across big leeches in the water. Wasn't what he was looking for. He kept going south. He found a great big frog in a pond. He told them people, come see. They got scared and they ran off. He waved it off and kept going. He found a big black snake coiled up. Wasn't what he was looking for. Until he got to around Cahuta Mountain, which is in Georgia. And there he decided he would go up that mountain. And as soon as he got up to the top, there he found it. That big snake coiled up. That snake was about as big as round as a virgin timber used to be. And it had horns coming out of its head. And that crystal was right there in his forehead. So that man, he snuck back down the mountain and he started digging a trench to fit that snake in. Before he went back up, he made a fire in it. And he made his way back up that mountain and he got that snake's attention. That snake woke up and seen him made a big screeching sound. And he started chasing that man down the mountain. Boy, he was running as fast as he could. That snake's coming down, almost ready to eat him. But finally he makes it down to the base of the mountain, jumps over that trench, rolls over. And that snake was going so fast, it didn't have time to slow down. So it rolled on into that fire. And there it started swinging its head back and forth, screaming. Its blood spurting out all over the place. And a drop of blood spurt on top of that man's forehead. Now from there, that man grew a little bitty snake out of his forehead. Now he didn't know it for as long as he lived, but everybody else that seen him could see that snake. Well, he waited for a couple of days. He let the birds and other animals eat the carcass, and finally he made it back, and there was a raven that was trying to eat that crystal, but it spit it out. So he got that crystal and he put it into a deer skin, wrapped it up, and came back up to Cherokee. He presented it to the people, and the people let him live. And they took that crystal up onto Rattlesnake Mountain. And from there, it's always been. Now back in the 20s, whenever our grandpa was alive, they talked about a fireball flying around that mountain. It would fly around and then it would go back inside. And they said it was that crystal out flying around. So that's the story of Oak Tango, Rattlesnake Mountain.